हेलो एवरीवन, वेलकम टू द लाइव सेशन। तो अब हम देखने वाले हैं एनसीईआरटी के साइंस एंड टेक का टेस्ट सीरीज़, जिसमें आज हम देखेंगे टेस्ट नंबर 7। तो आप भी मेरे साथ अटेंड कीजिए और अगर आपको आंसर आता है तो मुझे चैट में बताइए। तो शुरू करते हैं हमारा आज का टेस्ट सीरीज़। फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन है, व्हिच ऑफ द फॉलोइंग इज फाउंड इन राइस फील्ड? ऑप्शन है एजोला, राइजोबियम, एनिहोसेरस, रोडोस्पिरिलम। तो इसका आंसर होगा ऑप्शन ए, एजोला। Which one of the following techniques has helped to solve many mysteries involving murders, robberies, and rapes? Gene splicing, computer technology, DNA fingerprinting, gene cloning. तो इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन सी, DNA fingerprinting. When yeast ferments glucose, the products are water plus CO2, ethanol plus CO2, ethanol plus H2O, methanol plus CO2. तो इसका आंसर होगा ethanol plus CO2. Lead arsenate is a fumigant, contact poison, stomach poison, nervous poison. तो इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन सी, स्टोमक पॉइजन. Which of the following is regarded as a cross between black and green tea? Oolong tea, orange pekoe, lacquer tea, all of this. तो इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन ए, ओलोंग टी. With reference to China's first aircraft carrier landing, consider the following statements. China commissioned its first aircraft carrier landing on September 25, 2012 in the port city Dalian. The 300-meter long Liaoning is a refurbished and upgraded version of the Soviet aircraft carrier Varyag, which China purchased from Ukraine. The commissioning of the Liaoning makes China the seventh nation to have an aircraft carrier. Which of the following option is correct? तो इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन सी, ओनली 1 and 2. Which of the following pair is incorrect? Organochlorine, DDT, carbamide, carbyl, pyrethroid, atrazine, organophosphate, malathion. तो इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन सी, pyrethroid, atrazine. The latest trend in plant disease control is chemical control, biological control, use of fertilizers, use of disease-resistant varieties. इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन बी, biological control. What are the reasons for the people's resistance to the introduction of Bt brinjal in India? Bt brinjal has been created by inserting a gene from a soil fungus into its genome. The seeds of Bt brinjal are terminator seeds, and therefore the farmers have to buy the seeds before every season from the seed companies. There is an apprehension that the consumption of Bt brinjal may have adverse impact on health. There are some concerns that the introduction of Bt brinjal may have adverse effect on the biodiversity. Select the correct answer using the codes given below. तो इसका आंसर होगा ऑप्शन बी, 2 and 3. The seeds of Bt brinjal are terminator seeds, and therefore the farmers have to buy the seeds before every season from the seed companies. Or there is an apprehension that the consumption of Bt brinjal may have adverse impact on health. IPM, integrated pest management, involves tissue culture, biological control, biofertilizer, confusion technique. तो इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन बी, बायोलॉजिकल कंट्रोल. High lysine content is present in बाजरा, maize, wheat, rice. तो इसका आंसर है बी, राइस. Jaya and Padma are varieties of rice, wheat, cotton, chili. तो इसका आंसर है ए राइस. A new crop which produces long pods with 4 prominent wings is Joshua Guayul Lucena winged bean. तो इसका आंसर है डी winged bean. Consider the following statements. The National Internet Exchange of India is an online trading platform recently launched. Indian Registry for International Names and Numbers can issue the next version of Internet address, that means IPv6. Which of the above statements are correct? इसका आंसर है सी 2 only. Soft drinks such as colas contain the significant quantity of renin, nicotine, caffeine. None of this. तो इसका आंसर है सी caffeine. Cochineal of insects have been proved very useful for weeds control, parthenium control, cactus prevention, econia prevention. तो इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन सी cactus prevention. Study the following statements. Restriction endonucleases or molecular seizures are discovered by Nathan and Smith. Restriction endonucleases are used to cut plasmid and foreign DNA. Plasmids are vectors or vehicles in gene transfer. Recombinant DNA technology given by Stanley Cohen and Herbert Boyer. Which of the statements given above are correct? तो इसका आंसर है A 1, 2, 3 and 4. The origin of bread wheat is due to the cross between T. turgidum and T. diosum, T. monococcum and F. fetua, T. dicoccum and Azilopellitoides, T. turgidum and Azilosquarus rosa. तो इसका आंसर है डी टी टर्गिडम एंड Azilosquarosa. Which of the following statements is or are correct? The scientists have discovered the world's first data storage system, 5,500-year-old clay balls unearthed in Iran that were used for record keeping in Mesopotamia. The clay balls, often called envelopes, excavated in the 1960s were made about 200 years before writing was invented. The balls were sealed and contained tokens in a variety of geometric shapes, varying from golf ball size to baseball size. तो इसका आंसर है डी all of this. When a natural predator, a living being, is applied on some other organism to control them, this process is called artificial control, genetic engineering, biological control, confusion technique. इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन सी biological control. Which of the following is the most important cereal of temperate regions? Rice, wheat, maize, barley. तो इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन बी wheat. Study the following statements. In Bt cotton, a transgenic plant, Bt refers to Bacillus thuringiensis. Natural genetic engineer is Agrobacterium tumefaciens. In bacteria, plasmid is extra chromosomal material. Which of the statements given above is or are true? तो इसका आंसर है डी 1, 2 and 3. (23) number है. Which of the following statements is or are correct about Google Glass? It is a wearable computer with an optical head-mounted display. A milestone in the history of Google Glass was made when Dr. G.S. Rajkumar from Chennai used the device to record a surgery. It was done for the first time in India. American Dr. Raphael Grosnian used the device to record a surgery he was performing in June 2013 for the first time. तो इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन डी, all of this. Which of the following bacteria is used for the production of butanol and acetone from starch? Lactobacillus bulgarisus, Clostridium acetobulissium, Streptococcus thermophilus, both 1 and 3. तो इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन बी, Clostridium acetobulissium. Consider the following statements. The first transgenic cow is rosy. The milk of first transgenic cow contains the human alpha-lactalbumin. Which of the statements given above is are correct about transgenic cow? तो इसका आंसर है ए, both 1 and 2. The first transgenic cow is rosy and the milk of first transgenic cow contains the human alpha-lactalbumin. Consider the following statement about Li-Fi, light fidelity. The Chinese scientists have successfully developed a new, cheaper way of getting connected to internet by using signals sent through light bulbs instead of radio frequencies as in Wi-Fi. A move expected to radically change the process of online connectivity. Under this new discovery, a light bulb with embedded microchips can produce data rates as fast as 150 megabits per second, which is speeder than the average broadband connection in China. Which of the above statements is or are correct? इसका आंसर है सी, both 1 and 2. Consider the following statements with reference to the cruise missile. These kinds of missiles make use of gravitational force of the earth to make a strike. It is capable of escaping from radar detection. Lakshya is India's first cruise missile with range of 600 km. Which of the statements given above is or are correct? तो इसका आंसर है C, 2 and 3. It is capable of escaping from radar detection. Lakshya is India's first cruise missile with range of 600 km. In cheese manufacture, microorganisms are important for ripening only, development of resistance to spoilage, souring of milk, both souring and ripening processes. तो इसका आंसर है D, both souring and ripening processes. Test tube baby means a baby born when the ovum is fertilized externally and thereafter implanted in the uterus. It develops from a non-fertilized egg. It is developed in a test tube. It is developed through tissue culture method. तो इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन ए, द ओवम इज फर्टिलाइज एक्सटर्नली एंड देन after implanted in the uterus. The full chemical structure of insulin was given by Summer, Sanger, Spearman, Spederberg. तो इसका आंसर है बी Sanger. Which of the following statements is or are correct? The Korean scientists have successfully developed genetically modified microbes that can produce gasoline used as fuel for transportation. The scientists succeeded in producing 580 mg of gasoline per liter of cultural broth by converting in vivo on living subject generated fatty acid. The Korean research team was led by Professor Sang Hyuk Lee of the Department of Chemical and Biomolecular Engineering at the Korea Advanced Institute of Science and Technology. This can answer D, all of this. 1, 2 and 3. A new strain of bacteria produced by biotechnology in alcohol industry is Escherichia coli, Pseudomonas putida, Bacillus subtilis, Saccharomyces cerevisiae. तो इसका आंसर है बी Pseudomonas putida. Consider the following statements. Indian Navy has 3 commands, the Western, the Eastern and the Southern, with headquarters at Mumbai, Visakhapatnam and Kochi respectively. The Western Command is operational and is responsible for training. The Navy has 2 fleets, one under the Western and the other under Eastern. Goa and Erkonam are the major naval air bases. Which of the statements given above is or are correct? This consider option C 1, 3 and 4. Which of the following is used to prevent bleeding in infants? Vitamin A, vitamin C, vitamin D, vitamin K. This answer option D, vitamin K. Biotechnology is use of microorganisms in industrial process, development of technology for medicine application, use of genetic engineering, technology used in biology. इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन डी, टेक्नोलॉजी यूज्ड इन बायोलॉजी. The new varieties of plants are produced by mutation and selection, introduction and mutation, selection and introduction, selection and hybridization. इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन डी, सिलेक्शन एंड हाइब्रिडाइजेशन. Which of the following has been raised by the Indian Navy after 26/11 Mumbai terror attack? सागर सुरक्षा बल, सागर प्रहरी बल, कोस्ट सिक्योरिटी गार्ड, कोस्टल प्रोटेक्शन फोर्स. तो इसका आंसर है बी, सागर प्रहरी बल. One of the major difficulties in the biological control of insect pests is the practical difficulty of introducing the predator to specific areas. Method is less effective as compared with the use of insecticides. Predator does not always survive when transferred to a new environment. Predator develops a preference to other diets and may itself become a pest. This answer है option D, predator develops a preference to other diets and may itself become a pest. Consider the following statements about quantum dot solar cells. Researchers from the University of Toronto created a solar cell out of inexpensive material that was certified at a world record 7% efficiency. The new solar cell designs are called quantum dot films, leading to the most efficient quantum dot solar cells ever, and it has a smaller size, nanometers. Which of the statements given above is or are correct? इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन सी, both 1 and 2. Germinating barley seeds are used in the production of rum, wine, beer, cheese. तो इसका आंसर है C. Beer. Consider the following statements. Supercomputer Saga 220 is capable of performing at the speed above 200 teraflops. India has only two supercomputer systems on the top 500 supercomputers list of the world. Which of the statements given above is or are correct? तो इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन ए ओनली वन. Supercomputer Saga 220 is capable of performing at speed above 200 teraflops. Transgenic crops are useful as they have genes of smoother crop, herbicide resistance, bacterial resistance, both A and B. तो इसका आंसर है C. Bacterial resistance. Which one of the following statements is incorrect? Goa Shipyard Limited is the youngest and smallest of defense shipyards. Mazagaon Dock Limited is the leading defense shipyard involved in the construction of frontline warships and the submarines for the Indian Navy and Coast Guard. Hindustan Shipyard Limited has so far built 1,000 ships for Indian Navy. BEML Limited was established in 1984 and it is a mini Ratna company. तो इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन सी. Hindustan Shipyard Limited has so far built 1,000 ships for Indian Navy. Consider the following statements. Hindustan Aeronautics Limited is the Navratna company and the largest defense PSU under the Department of Defense Production, Ministry of Defense. Around 90% of the sales of HAL is to the Indian Defense Services. Which of the statements given above is or are correct? तो इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन सी both 1 and 2. Iodine test is used to detect fats, proteins, lipids, carbohydrates. तो इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन डी carbohydrates. Consider the following statements regarding India's nuclear program. In the first stage, India is using natural uranium as fuel to pressurized heavy water reactors. In the second stage, plutonium reprocessed from the spent fuel of the PSWRs, depleted uranium and thorium kept in the blanket form will be used as fuel to power a series of breeder reactors. Thorium used in the breeder gets converted into uranium-233 fissile matter. In the third stage, reactors will use thorium and uranium-233 to generate electricity. India's nuclear fuel complex is in Hyderabad. Which of the above statements are correct? इसका आंसर होगा ऑप्शन डी ऑल ऑफ दिस. Diabetes insipidus occurs due to the hyposecretion of oxytocin, vasopressin, thymosin, insulin. तो इसका आंसर होगा ऑप्शन बी vasopressin. Consider the following statements. Agni-2 is a surface-to-surface intermediate-range missile that can carry nuclear weapons and has a range of more than 2,000 kilometers. The missile re-entry vehicle is made with carbon-carbon components. Which of the above statements is or are correct? तो इसका आंसर होगा ऑप्शन ए ओनली 1. Agni-2 is a surface-to-surface intermediate-range missile that can carry nuclear weapons and has a range of more than 2,000 km. Digestion process in humans is extracellular, intercellular, both 2 and 3. तो इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन ए extracellular. Malabar is a naval exercise between India and Singapore, USA, China, Britain. तो इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन बी USA. Ragi is Eleusine corcana, Hordeum vulgare, Pensum typhoides, ट्रिटिकम एस्टियम। तो इसका आंसर है ए ल्यूसिन कोरासन कोरकन। Consider the following statements. Cobalt-60 is used for medicinal purposes, industrial radiography, for non-destructive testing, and in the food processing industry for irradiation process. The Atomic Energy Regulatory Board is meant to maintain a cradle-to-grave system to keep track of such equipment. Which of the above statements is or are correct? इसका आंसर है C, both 1 and 2. The study of living organisms for the human welfare is called ecobiology, biophysics, cosmology, applied biology. तो इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन डी, applied biology. Microcomputer hardware consists of three basic categories of physical equipments. They are keyboard, monitor, and hard drive. Key system unit, input or output, and memory. System unit, input or output, and secondary memory. System unit, primary and secondary memories. इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन सी, system units, input or output, and secondary memory. The product of hybridization is known as clone, hybrid, homozygous, heterozygous. तो इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन बी, हाइब्रिड. Which one of the following displays consists of a matrix of cathode ray tubes, each tube producing a single subpixel group in trees to form red, green, blue pixels? Light emitting dark display, liquid crystal display, प्लाज्मा डिस्प्ले, फील्ड एमिशन डिस्प्ले. तो इसका आंसर होगा ऑप्शन डी, फील्ड एमिशन डिस्प्ले. ग्राउंडनट ऑयल इज स्टोर्ड इन रूट, लीफ, ट्यूबर, कॉटिलेडन. तो इसका आंसर होगा बी, कॉटिलेडन. Which one of the following flat panel displays uses nanoscopic scale electron emitters to energize colored phosphotes and produce an image? LED backlight, liquid crystal display, field emission display, surface conduction electron emitter display, rear projection liquid crystal display. तो इसका आंसर है सी, surface conductor electron emitter display. Cheese and yogurt are produced by the process of distillation, dehydration, fermentation, pasteurization. तो इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन सी, fermentation. Farmers in a particular region were concerned that premature yellowing of leaves of a pulse crop might cause decrease in the yield. Which Which treatment could be most beneficial to obtain maximum seed yield? Frequent irrigation of the crop, treatment of the plants with cytokinins along with a small dose of nitrogenous fertilizer, removal of all yellow leaf and spraying the remaining green leaves with 2,4,5 trichlorophenoxy acetic acid, application of iron and magnesium to promote synthesis of chlorophyll. तो इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन डी, application of iron and magnesium to promote synthesis of chlorophyll. Which of the following vitamin was first to be produced by using biotechnology? Vitamin A, vitamin B, vitamin C, vitamin D. तो इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन सी, विटामिन सी. Which of the following is false statement about antibiotics? This term was given by Waxman in 1942. Antibiotics is produced by microorganism. Some persons have allergy from antibiotics. Antibiotics are capable of curing all diseases. तो इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन डी, क्योंकि इसमें फॉल्स स्टेटमेंट पूछा है तो इसका आंसर होगा ऑप्शन डी, एंटीबायोटिक्स आर कैपेबल ऑफ क्यूरिंग ऑल डिजीज. Telnet is running complex program by logging on to supercomputers belonging to other countries. A telephone call made by the help of internet, a software to perfect viral attack, none. तो इसका आंसर है A, running complex programs by logging on to supercomputers belonging to other countries. Milk tastes sour when kept in the open for some time due to the formation of malic acid, citric acid, lactic acid, carbonic acid. तो इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन सी, lactic acid. The total number of nitrogenous bases in human gases is estimated to be about 3.5 million, 3.5 thousand, 35 million, 3.1 billion. तो इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन डी, 3.1 बिलियन. Which is not true about poison ricin? Ricin is not a microbe. It does not grow inside the body. It cannot be passed from person to person. Ricin disrupts nerve transmission and can cause death in minutes. तो इसका आंसर है, इसमें नॉट ट्रू पूछा है तो इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन डी, रिसन डिस्टर्ब नर्व ट्रांसमिशन एंड कैन कॉज डेथ इन मिनट्स. ये स्टेटमेंट रॉन्ग है. द माइक्रो ऑर्गेनिज्म grown on molasses and sold as a food flavoring agents is alcohol yeast, baker's yeast, both 1 and 2, none of this. तो इसका आंसर है बी, baker's yeast. Consider the following statements. Embedded computer is used in the MP3 players and traffic lights. Which nuclear power plant is controlled by using embedded computer? Which of the statements given above is or are correct? तो इसका आंसर है सी, both 1 and 2. Coir is the commercial product of coconuts, pericarp, mesocarp, endocarp, endosperm. तो इसका आंसर है बी, mesocarp. Rubber is obtained from Ficus elastica, Castilla elastica, Hebel brasiliensis, none of these. तो इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन सी, Hebel brasiliensis. Consider the following statements. Organic light emitting diode display works with a backlight. Organic light emitting diode displays can achieve a higher contrast ratio than a liquid crystal display. Which of the statements given above is or are correct? तो इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन सी, बोथ 1 and 2. Which one of the following television displays use pneumatic liquid crystals to produce picture images? LCD, OLED, FED, LCD. तो इसका आंसर है D, LCD. Azolla is used as biofertilizer because it has an association of mycorrhiza, has association of nitrogen fixing rhizobium, has association of nitrogen fixing cyanobacteria, multiplies very fast to produce massive biomes. तो इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन सी, has association of nitrogen fixing cyanobacteria. What is naked DSL? It is a digital subscriber line without the associated dial tone. It is a dial subscriber line without the telephone network. It is an analog subscriber line that transmits signals to the customer terminals. None of the statements in A, B, and C is correct about the naked DSL. तो इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन ए, इट इज डिजिटल सब्सक्राइबर लाइन विदाउट द एसोसिएटेड डायल टोन. Which part of red pepper is used in our food preparation? Dried fruits, dried flowers, dried leaves, dried fruits. तो इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन डी, dried fruits. Consider the following statements about nanotechnology. Nanotechnology is the science of designing and building on the atomic or molecular level. The nanoscale is 1 billionth of a meter, 80,000 times smaller than the width of a human hair. Nanotechnology is already revolutionizing medicine, science, pharmaceuticals, robotics, electronics, manufacturing, and computer technology. Which of the above statements is correct? तो इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन डी, ऑल ऑफ दिस 1, 2 and 3. The rotenone is a bioherbicide, a natural herbicide, an insect hormone, a natural insecticide. तो इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन डी, a natural insecticide. Cancer is more common in older people because their immune system have degenerated. The supply of certain hormones declines with age. Their bodies are unable to adjust to the changing environment. They have accumulated more mutations. तो इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन ए, their immune system have degenerated. Bordeaux mixture is a fungicide which consists of magnesium hydroxide plus water, copper sulfate plus calcium hydroxide, copper sulfate plus sodium hydroxide, magnesium sulfate plus calcium hydroxide. तो इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन बी, कॉपर सल्फेट प्लस कैल्शियम हाइड्रोक्साइड. Consider the following statements. Vitricity is a technique that can deliver energy to devices such as laptop, computer without the need of wire. Vitricity is able to make a 60-watt light bulb glow from a distance of 12 meters. Which of the statements given above is or are correct? This answer is option C, both 1 and 2. International Rice Research Institute is located at Tokyo, Japan, Hyderabad, India, New York, USA, Manila, Philippines. This answer is D, Manila, Philippines. Which one of the following channels is used by the WiMAX for the uplink and downlink in the mobile environment, mobile telecommunications? Frequent division multiple access, orthogonal frequency division multiple access, code division multiple access, time division multiple access. This answer is option B, orthogonal frequency division multiple access. Which of the following crops have been brought to India from New World? Coffee and tea, mango and tea, tea, rubber and mango, rubber, potato and cashew nut. This answer is D, rubber, potato and cashew nut. Consider the following statements about stem cells. Stem cells can be derived from mammals only. Stem cells can be used for screening new drugs. Stem cells can be used for medical therapies. Which of the statements given above is or are correct? This answer is D, all of these, 1, 2 and 3. Which of the following is the largest gland in an adult man? Liver, thymus, thyroid, pancreas. This answer is option A, liver. Consider the following statements. Blu-ray discs have storage capacity of 25 GB per layer or 50 GB with dual layer disc. Blu-ray disc is an optical disc storage medium designed to supersede the OVO format. The standard physical medium of BD is a 12 cm plastic optical disc, the same size as DVDs and CDs. Which of the statements given above is or are correct? This answer is option A, 1, 2 and 3. Pellagra is caused due to the deficiency of niacin, biotin, pyridoxine, cobalamin. This answer is A, niacin. Consider the following statements about enzyme to prevent aging. Researchers of Institute of Himalayan Bioresource Technology discovered an enzyme named superoxide dismutase. SOD can be used in cosmetic, food and pharmaceutical composition. Which of the statements given above is or are correct? This answer is option C, both 1 and 2. The prolonged deficiency in thiamine in human diet may lead to pellagra, beriberi, hemorrhage, anemia. This answer is option B, beriberi. Which of the diseases are covered through pentavalent vaccines for children? Diphtheria, hepatitis, pertussis. Choose the correct answer. Correct option. This answer is D, 1, 2 and 3. Diphtheria, hepatitis and pertussis. Which of the following fatty acid is not synthesized in the human body? Glycerol, cholesterol, linoleic acid, both 1 and 2. This answer is option C, linoleic acid. Kufri phukras is a hybrid clone of rice, wheat, grape, potato. This answer is option D, potato. Yeast, Saccharomyces cerevisiae, is used in the industrial production of butanol, citric acid, tetracycline, ethanol. This answer is option D, ethanol. Consider the following statements. India is the largest producer of heavy water. India has the world's largest reserve of thorium. Which of the statements given above is or are correct? This answer is option C, both 1 and 2. India is the largest producer of heavy water. India has the world's largest reserves of thorium. The technique of obtaining large number of plantlets by tissue culture is called organ culture, plantlet culture, micropropagation, macropropagation. तो इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन सी micropropagation. Which of the following microorganisms is used for the production of citric acid in industries? A. Niger, P. Syrium, P. nigricans, L. bulgaris. तो इसका आंसर है A. Niger. Consider the following statements. Analog voice data signal can be compressed and multiplexed much more efficiently than digital voice data. The digital systems emit less radio power from the handsets than the analog systems. Which of the statements given above is or are correct? This answer is B. Only two. The digital systems emit less radio power from the handsets than the analog system. Which of the following is a social foresting species with multiple utility? Mangifera indica, Rosa grandiflora, Borassus flaviformis, Miss, Lucena leucophila. तो इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन डी Lucena leucophila. Consider the following statements. GPRS could provide data rates from 56 kilobit per second up to 115 kilobit per second. GPRS can be used for wireless application protocol access services. Which of the statements given above is or are correct? This answer है option C, both 1 and 2. GPRS could provide data rates from 56 kilobit per second up to 115 kilobit per second. GPRS can be used for wireless application protocol as a service. A patient is generally advised to specially consume more meat, lentils, milk and eggs in diet only when he suffers from scurvy, rickets, anemia, kwashiorkor. तो इसका आंसर है ऑप्शन डी, क्वाशियरकर. और इसी के साथ हमारा ये टेस्ट सीरीज़ कंप्लीट होता है. तो अगर आप चैनल पे नए हैं तो चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कर दीजिए और नोटिफिकेशन आइकन पर क्लिक कर दीजिए ताकि आप सारे लाइव क्लास ज्वाइन कर सकें. साथ ही अगर आपको वीडियो अच्छा लगे तो लाइक कर दीजिए और अपने दोस्तों के साथ शेयर कीजिए ताकि उन्हें भी हेल्प हो. तो हमारा ये सेशन यहीं तक था. तो मिलते हैं नेक्स्ट सेशन में. थैंक यू. थैंक्स फॉर ज्वाइनिंग.